In a surprise that has shocked literally no one, E3 has canceled their 2024 showcase.
Did anyone even care?
I mean, we cared. A little bit.
We did. Oh god, we did.
Anyway, the ESA has claimed that they'll be doing a complete reinvention of E3 and is scheduling it for 2025, hoping that they'll evolve it to best serve the video game industry.
Welcome to NecroNews, the show where we cover the hottest gaming news from the last week.
If you like what we do, consider helping us grow by subscribing to the channel.
Funnily enough, the Dorito Pope volunteered the information that he had nothing to do with E3's rescheduling. He said that the Summer Game Fest had nothing to do with it, totally of his own volition without anyone asking. Skull and Bones lost another creative director, it doesn't have a release date, and Ubisoft is still sinking, but more importantly, did you guys know that Grimdawn silently announced a new expansion pack?
That's right, on August 29th, Crate Entertainment posted a surprise announcement through the game's event feed announcing that Grimdawn, Banks of Astrakarn will be available sometime in 2024.
The expansion promises a new game difficulty, the ability to customize potions, neat, and an entire new region, plus a lot more.
This announcement comes on the heels of their recent overhaul of the game engine thanks to their 1.2 update. A booster, you may be asking, myself included. What exactly is Grimdawn?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So it's made by the people that did Titan Quest, so it's like Diablo 4, but, you know, if it was good, and inspired by Bloodborne, and had guns.
So, are we gonna play it?
Does the Pope in the woods?
Possibly, but that also gives me an idea. I'm a cat now. Why am I a cat? Because Stray is getting a movie. The award-winning indie hit game will be adapted by Annapurna Animation, an offshoot of Stray's publisher Annapurna Interactive. When asked why they chose Stray over any of Annapurna's other published works, Robert Bird, head of the animation studio, said, and I quote, "Meow meow meow, because cats."
And that's not what he said at all. He actually said it's a buddy comedy about a cat and a robot, and that's a hilarious dynamic. So there's comedy inherent in this, but there's not one human being in this movie. He also said it was because it was wildly popular.
Yeah, that's what I said, but in cat. Because I am cat. Anyway, the movie will be coming out soon.
SINo Alice, Yoko Taro's gacha game, will be shutting down just a little over 3 years after its worldwide release, official end date for the game being November 15th of 2023.
Unlike other gacha games of recent memory such as Destiny Child, SINo Alice will probably not have any special after-service events or updates. However, whereas usually we'd end the story here, there is a bit of a but to the story, especially when we take into account who the creator is.
See, back in November of 2022, Squeenix decided to end SINo Alice in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau. But Yoko Taro, being the absolute mad lad he is, didn't let the game end without a bang. When players started clearing the routes for the various characters, you would unlock the elimination arc, which was added in an update as the game was getting ready to close down.
Reports were that after you complete the 10-chapter elimination arc, the game would kick you out completely and you would be unable to log in anymore. SINo Alice's English Twitter went on to say new players will get it.
Now, unfortunately, there's no word on if they'll do anything similar for the global version of the game, but seeing as this is a genuinely important game for the Taroverse, I wouldn't be surprised. If you have a little bit of time, I suggest giving it a go. It's not like you actually have to spend any money on it. The only thing you buy is costumes.
The booster did spend at least $1,000 on it. Twitter user Silent was digging around files in the Steam release of Rockstar's Midnight Club 2 to investigate why the game crashed so often and discovered. For those of you who don't know, this is a tag for an old Kraken group, Razor 1911, so how did this end up on the Steam store?
Well, it turns out that Rockstar had implemented a style of anti-piracy protection that was so bad that it was easier to simply take the cracked version of the game and upload it to Steam.
Which, you know, whatever. But the crack that they used also tripped Steam's very own anti-piracy protection, causing the game to have frequent crashes. So if you want to play the game, you know, I guess.
If that was too much technical jargon for you, the TLDR is that instead of porting the game properly, Rockstar's just being lazy.
Rumors have spread that during Gamescom, Nintendo showcased the Switch 2 behind closed doors.
The Switch 2 was supposedly shown in developer presentations, with one Switch 2 playing a beefed-up version of Breath of the Wild.
Is it actually called the Switch 2, or is that just your own spin?
No, it's my own spin.
Though side note, as far as we understand it, there isn't going to be a port of Breath of the Wild. It was likely just a tech demo. But we've seen plenty of tech demos before, like Final Fantasy VII and Detroit Become Human. So it's not impossible that a remaster could be coming.
Also, we do know that development kits are in the hands of key partner studios according to VGC. So hey, Maybe the Switch U will be out 2024.
With the Switch 2 coming out in the next couple of years, are you guys interested and will you guys get it when it comes out? Let us know in the comments. What is that?
My shame.
Indeed. Anyway, a Kingdom Hearts fan project helmed by a fan going by Damo279 has finished a complete and total English dubbing of Kingdom Hearts Union X? Chi? Cross? Chi?
No, Chi. No, I mean Ki or Chi. Ki, Chi, or Cross. It all works. Originally, the project covered only up until the end of Kingdom Hearts Chi, but has now included the rest of the story, which is comprised of Kingdom Hearts Union Chi Cross.
You can call me Darkness.
For those of you who need information or care, Kingdom Hearts Union Chi Cross is a mobile game that is incredibly important to the series storyline, because of course it is. Anyway, we'll link the fan project down below so that if you are enough of a loser like my husband here, to want to get to know the full story in the English dub, it'll be available to you.
So here are all the games coming out this week. That Monster Hunter mobile game by Niantic's coming out, that'll be a thing. But also, Super Bomberman R2, an actual Bomberman game coming actually out for the actual PC, will be available, and that's super cool, but no one's talking about it. So get it.
And this week's Buried Alive Banger, a segment where we cover a game our community doesn't think has had enough attention, is called Dokopon Kingdom Connect.
So, Dokopon Kingdom Connect. I guess the best way to explain it would be to take Mario Party, sprinkle in some Munchkin, and give it a JRPG skin. But what's special about Dokopon Kingdom Connect is that it's fully online, which means that we're probably gonna grab some friends to play with it and do a stream at some point. Fun times ahead.
And here's our schedule for next week. More of the same, but we'll also be doing a just chatting stream where we try a bunch of new Asian chip flavors. We might also start Grimdawn, but if that's something you guys are interested in, let us know.
If you like what we do here, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like. It really helps the channel grow.
And as always, thank you guys so much for your support. It actually does mean so much to us. So yes, thank you.
Until next time, everyone.